Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that your day is going well so far. Today I wanted to film a current favorites video and just share a few things that I have been loving lately, so we can just jump right into it. So the first favorite is this trench coat that I picked up from Abercrombie. And I got this a few months back just to have a trench coat for the winter time here in Texas. And I also feel like now, as it's still cool but starting to get a little warmer, if I do want to throw something on, I feel like this would be what I would gravitate towards rather than a thicker or heavier coat. I was very happy to pick this up, and I feel like this is just a good staple. I picked these dangly pearl earrings up from Etsy about a year ago. And recently, I feel like I've just been gravitating towards them. I feel like within the last year, I've just been loving pearl accessories and just dainty pearl pieces, and I feel like this just hits the mark. I actually initially picked these up thinking I was gonna wear them on my wedding, but I didn't end up wearing these. So it's just been a nice piece to have, and I just feel like they're so pretty and they're just so dainty. So speaking about pearl jewelry pieces, another favorite piece that I have is this bracelet. I don't even know if you can see it on my wrist from here because that's just how tiny and dainty this piece is. And this was a wedding gift from my husband, and I just love it so much that I just wear it now as an everyday bracelet. And I never really was a bracelet person, but ever since I got this, it's really just been a staple for me. And I feel like dainty pieces, they just feel so simple and elegant, and I just absolutely love that. Another recent favorite is this green turtleneck sweater that I picked up for the winter from Naked Fashion. And the sweater is very simple. It's really just a turtleneck sweater, but the color to me is just so rich, and I've come to find that I love wearing the color green. I think it just looks really good against my brown skin. So this has just been another closet staple for me for the winter, and it has this little slit on the side, so you could either just wear it down or you can tuck it into some bottoms. So I feel like there's just a lot of different ways to wear this. Okay, so another recent favorite has been some workout clothes from Amazon. And about a year ago, when I was starting my fitness walking journey, I wanted to just have some cute workout clothes that I could wear that would make me feel motivated to work out. So I got this pink zip up, and I feel like it's also just very flattering. So I love this so much that I ended up getting it also in black, and I also have it in this gray color. And for me, you know that I like something if I get it in multiple colors. And in addition to those, I found these workout leggings. They are high-rise leggings, and one thing about them is they do not fall off. I feel like I used to have leggings in the past that even if they were high-rise, they would, fall down with different exercises, but these stay up. There's a little pocket on the side to put stuff. And again, you know that I like them because I just got them in a couple other patterns, like this black camo one and also this gray one. So I really like them. I feel like the leggings are quite thick, and I've had these for almost a year now, so I really do think that they are great quality. I feel like they're really comfortable, and I was pleasantly surprised that Amazon just has nice workout stuff. Okay, so this is more related to home decor style, but one thing that I've really been loving ever since moving into a new home is decorating with just some gold touches around my home. I'm gonna put some pictures here of just some home decor styles that I really love. I feel like I've been very into just this cozy antique style, and that's what I've really been just going for when I'm decorating my house. So specifically a lot of gold frames, gold and brass little touches. The good thing about gold frames is you can really find them at thrift stores, antique stores. Okay, so presently I don't have my nails done, but one nail style that I've recently just been loving is just short red nails. I haven't gotten my nails done in months, but recently I've been thinking of just kind of getting some stick-ons. I don't know, when I've seen women with short red nails, it just looks so nice to me. I don't know what it is. It just kind of gives me this like grown woman elegant feel. So I've just been loving it. Recently, I've really been liking this NYX Butter Gloss. I feel like this used to be a favorite of mine years ago or even back in college. So a lip combination that I really just like is using the Chestnut MAC lip liner and then using this. So it's what I currently have on right now. And I don't know if this is the best representation of it because I've had it on for a little while. And I just really love a good neutral and simple lip, and I feel like this just really does it. Another recent favorite of mine is wearing blush, and blush is something that I really didn't start wearing until within the past year, and now I honestly just love it. And if I'm doing a full face of makeup, I always just put on blush now, and specifically the blush that I use is this One Size blush from Patrick Starr, and I don't know, I feel like it just kind of brightens up my skin a little bit. And I think if someone is getting into blush or new to blush, this I feel like is a good palette. The saddest part is I dropped this maybe a couple weeks ago and all of the bottom just poured onto my bathroom floor, so that was such a bummer. Okay, so my last beauty-esque favorite is this Chloe perfume, and this perfume I feel like it just smells so good. And the crazy thing is I'm looking at the bottle and it almost looks like I have not really used this, but it's crazy because I feel like a little just goes a long way. But I've really been gravitating towards this perfume lately, and I was just looking it up on Sephora, and it is a floral scent. But the thing is, I don't feel like it's intense or smells like really sweet or overpowering at all. It says the scent is like powdery florals, and the key notes are peony, rose, honey, and cedarwood. So whatever that means, all I know is it smells really good and it looks really pretty on my counter. Okay, so moving on, I have been a sucker for Gilmore Girls, and this is my second time watching it through, and I'm already on season 7, which is the last season, and I'm already feeling myself getting sad that it's almost over because I don't want it to be finished. It's just a cozy, feel-good show. And if there's anyone who hasn't heard of Gilmore Girls before, it's a show about a single mom, Lorelai, and her daughter, Rory, and they live in a small town in Connecticut. It's the type of town where everyone knows each other.
Please, please, please.
How many cups have you had this morning?
None.
Plus?
5.
So Lorelai, she grew up in a rich, high society type of family, and she ended up running away from that lifestyle when she was 16 and ended up getting pregnant with her daughter Rory. So at the start of the series, Rory is 16 and she's really academically gifted with this dream of going to Harvard. So she applies as a transfer student to this really top high school, but the thing is, the school is super expensive and Lorelai can't quite afford it.
I got the invoice for your enrollment. Wow, that is a lot of zeros behind that 5.
So she ends up going to her parents asking for financial support.
Hi, Mom.
And it's 7 seasons, so it's literally from when the daughter Rory is 16, a sophomore, until when she's graduating college. So it's just such a cozy show that has humor, while it also just kind of explores a lot of different themes, such as like how a child is raised and how that impacts them and their decisions. So I don't know, long story short, this has just been like my recent show favorite, and I wouldn't be surprised if in a few months I'm starting to rewatch it again. Okay, and in terms of movies, a movie that I recently watched that I thought was so good was this movie on Netflix called A Man Called Otto. Let me just say that after this movie, I was in shambles. So this movie was one of those unexpected good movies for me because I was just having, you know, a little movie night at home with my husband. We were just pulling up different ideas of what we wanted to watch. And he pulled up this trailer and was like, ooh, do you want to watch this? Upon me looking at the trailer, I was kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I guess the trailer wasn't giving me like much, but I couldn't find anything else. So we ended up watching it, and my goodness. By the time the movie was over, I was in shambles. I was literally bawling. Like, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then because I literally was just bawling my eyes out. In short, the movie is about this grumpy man named Otto, who he is a widower, and he just does not have a lot of joy in his life, and he just kind of, essentially, he just kind of hates most things and has like a very grumpy attitude towards life. And in comes this young married couple with young children who move across the street from him, and they just go on this journey together, and it kind of just turns his life and his worldview upside down.
I brought you some food.
Okay. Bye.
Are you always this unfriendly?
I am not unfriendly.
Okay, you're not. Every word you say is like a warm cuddle.
This movie, it really just shows how far love and kindness can really go. It wrecked me that evening because I honestly just could not stop crying. We were both just like, wow. Wow. So if you want a feel-good movie that's also going to make you reflect, but also you're for sure going to cry if you watch this movie. And I don't know if that's going to be a deterrent, but honestly, it was a really sweet movie and just so heartwarming. I wanted to share this recipe. that I've been doing most every time that I've been making salmon, and it is this creamy spinach stuffed salmon. I'm gonna leave the recipe below if you guys wanted to try it, but I promise it is so good. For the past few months, this is how I've just been making my salmon most of the time. So if you like salmon, I feel like this is a really nice way to kind of spice things up. Apart from your typical seasoning, you really will just need spinach, cream cheese. The recipe also calls for Parmesan cheese, but I don't think that's necessary. I've only used Parmesan cheese like once, I think. And then it also just calls for butter and lemon juice. You don't need every single ingredient. I feel like the most basic things that you just need is the cream cheese, the spinach, and your seasonings, and you're honestly good to go. So I'll just leave the recipe if you guys are interested in trying that out. Okay, and my last recent favorite, I am a tea girl through and through. So I recently was restocking my tea cabinet, and this tea has just been a favorite of mine. It is this raspberry zinger herbal tea, and it's caffeine free. I picked it up just from the grocery store. But this flavor, it is so good. I feel like I drink this almost every day now. This with some honey is so good. So those are some of my current favorites. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I would love to know what are some of the things that you have been loving recently. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.